Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Cody Bolton. What do you have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards.
Throw to first. Anthony back on a dive. The 0-1. Bolton, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
First and second, no outs. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. Aye. Oh, 1 down. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Red Sox already leading. Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and one now, 2 aboard. That one ran inside, almost got him. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one fouled off. So now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that'll load the bases.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now, Wilyer Abreu. Golden opportunity right here. And a ground ball to first. Slings to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
And that one ripped to left and makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Astros coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Brian Bayo. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. In the air, right field. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Yordan Alvarez. The next to hit takes outside. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
One down. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Got him swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Third baseman, Carlos.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Christian Walker.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Stays alive. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is way outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting 6, left fielder, Joey.
First and second, 2 outs. Joey Loperfido digs in now. Outside. Ball 1. Correa at second. Walker at first. 2 out of the inning. And that drops in for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Now a fly ball to right center. Smith on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fielder, Sagan Rafaela.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Altuve takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the DH, Roman Anthony. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Correa tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Ball.
Here we go, Cam.
Little chopper rolls foul. And a sweeper catches the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jake
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Story sends it over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Let's go, Cody. You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. The 1-2. This one popped up. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida singled and drove in a run his first time through. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And very nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Contreras.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Contreras now. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Ball 1. Nope. Outside.
Here we go, Cody.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. That one is upstairs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
1 out man at first. Jose Altuve up to hit here. The 0-1. Slapped foul. Man at first, 1 away. ball, he stays alive. This one in the dirt to second. Not in time. He's safe. Pena into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Fantastic work running it down, knowing it was going to be difficult to make any type of play. Nice job of limiting damage in that spot.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Walked his first time.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Base hit into the outfield. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, Joey Loperfido. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Hey!
The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Digging in, Andrew Monasterio. RBI single his last time up. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside.
Outside.
Up the middle. Altuve slings to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Inside, ball 1. That's ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Connor Wong. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
Let's go, Cody. Here we go, Cody.
Foul ball there. Out to short. Pena tosses to first, and the inning is over. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
Let's go, Cam.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake.
Now it's going to be Jake Myers. Grounded out his first time. In the dirt. Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Smith around third. Throw cut off to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Pena, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
Ball.
Strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nope, that's
And
foul.
foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with two away.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Story throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We're headed to the fifth. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 3. Ready now for the fifth inning. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
To count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chop to the left side. Sends it to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cody Bolton done for the day, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brian King.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And delivers outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second.
That's a ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 6-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Hard hit left side. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Carlos
Here's
Correa.
Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Way outside. Now 1-2. Now one
That's
missed.
bolted.
And there's a ball.
3.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Bo Sox leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. And a payoff pitch. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a
Next
walk.
for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
So next up for
Walker.
Houston, Christian Walker. A walk, and he's also singled. Check swing, and he went 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And a foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now pitching for
Justin
Boston,
Slayton
number
comes on now.
63.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Runner on at first with one gone. At the plate, Cam Smith, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Astros, Catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Loperfido off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 6-5. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Astros go to the pen, and here comes A.J. Blueball.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Inside, ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Aye.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The 2-2 now. And a sweeper misses for a ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Yep,
and he hit him.
First base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
One gone runner at first. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just outside. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Connor Wong getting ready to hit.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there. 3 and 2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. In the air to left center. Myers gets under it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Two on, 2 outs. And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 7-5.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. into the second deck it goes, and they add to their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Blueball is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hunter Brown. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's Trevor Story now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No, that's low.
Ripped to short. Over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Ball.
This one popped up right side. Contreras under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
So up next, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3.
Ball.
Out to short, Story. Tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slayton gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for Boston,
Garrett Whitlock
number
gets the ball
22.
now.
Garrett
He's into the
Whitlock.
game with the bases empty. Jordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
2-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Astros are down quietly. Work to do. It's 10-5. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Foul ball. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brown, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two one now. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That clips the corner. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
2 down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Ball.
And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. One left for the Red Sox. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Whitlock is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Got him. Now one away.
Oh, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the inning. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Astros 5. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. That's down and in. Fastball for a strike. Meyer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Three-two.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
So digging in, Connor Wong. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
That's a ball.
one fouled off. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Got him. Out. Number two.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now pitching.
Steven Oker gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Astros 5. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Ball, down.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Inside ball.
The Red Sox leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Astros.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Ball.
Let's keep it going.
And the 1-0. In the air on the infield, Monasterio should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, James
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they bring on the veteran, Danny Coulombe.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Jake Myers getting ready to hit. And that's
0-1.
down and away. Smith off of first with 2 away. That one found hard the other way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The other way. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 10-6.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. In the air to left center. Rafaela coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 10-6 ball game.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
So now here's the DH, Roman Anthony. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Weiss, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Let's go, Steven.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Loperfido under this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
There's the strike. Late on that fastball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. One, 2 now. And that one is inside.
Come on, Houston.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Come on, Astros.
This one in the air, center field. Myers under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Come on, Houston.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next one
That's ball
misses,
3.
and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good
That's
at bat
out.
right
Ball
there.
4.
He was down early in that plate
Up next for the
appearance.
Red
Works the
Sox,
walk.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So 2 down. Now here is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses
Oh, that's
again,
out.
5 in a row.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Can't find
Ball
it
2.
here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Yoshida leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Astros 6. We head to the bottom of the 9th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He was late there, strike 1. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Just
That's
missed.
outside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now Correa up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here bottom 9 and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Foul ball there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. And that one
that pitch is
upstairs, ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's towards center. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just
that's
missed.
off the plate. Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Coulomb is just 1 strike away. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela under it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.